because I found proof. I finally got proof of somebody we all know ball better than. You know, that's the thing. Yo, you don't really know ball. You clearly don't watch the games because you really don't know what you're talking about. And I found somebody where it's evident, man. It ain't no hiding about it. This guy, he got caught red-handed, kind of perpetrating the fraud of like, oh, I know basketball because I played. And, you know, that's the thing. A lot of people get their credibility nowadays. You get the credibility of being on the mic or being on TV because you played basketball. And that really has nothing to do with how well you can still analyze the game, because we caught Shaq red-handed, man. Yeah. The Shaquille O'Neal, the dynamite. We done caught Shaq red-handed, man. This dude, he got caught thinking Chauncey Billups is the Detroit Pistons head coach, which is just crazy. Obviously, we know how wild this is, considering how great the Pistons have been playing this year, and the job that Bickerstaff has done, considering he's nominated for Coach of the Year. But yet, you are on TV every night. Your job is literally to watch games, but you don't even know who's the coach of a team who's in the playoffs right now. Like, that's kind of crazy to me, and that's a little outrageous. And you know, I seen this immediately, and Shaq began to, you know, go back and forth. And he said, I don't watch the Pistons. They're not good enough. They're not going to win a championship. And I'm like, okay, I get that. But that's kind of a tired narrative there, because if you just go immediately assume nobody's going to win a championship, like what is the point of watching games at all? What is the point of watching any basketball? Because you really don't know who's going to win a championship. And especially in a season like this one that we're currently going through. So to me, that's lame. But when I heard him say all of that stuff, oh, the Pistons not going to win a championship, I'm not worried about them, they're not good enough, I'm like, all right, Shaq. All right, bro. I know where you speaking from. I know you still got some of that salt in your heart from 2004 when the Pistons smacked up your Lakers in 5 games. I know it, bro. It's all good. You ain't got to admit it to me, but I got to hold you accountable, because you're over here talking nonsense on national television as if you know what you're saying. I heard you before you said, congrats to Billups doing a good job. You said Stewart is my favorite. I love his game. Cade is my favorite. I love his game. But bro, you ain't never even watched the guys play. So how the hell can somebody be your favorite if you don't even know what type of game they actually play? You going strictly based off narratives of what is expected when this guy is on the court. You ain't never watched Cade playing a day in your life, and you just over here believing a hype? That's crazy to me. You ain't never watched Isaiah Stewart get physical with nobody, but yeah, you believe in a hype and saying, oh, this is what he brings to the floor? Okay, I get it, bro. This is true. This is accurate. Stewart is a tough guy on the floor. Cade is a bucket. But bro, you don't want to have your own opinion? That's what's kind of crazy to me in all of this. So hearing him say this, yeah, you were sick. You were still thinking about this 4-1 deficit that you got beat down by the Pistons back in 2004. And I know what it is, Shaq. Yeah, you salty about it. Because not only did the Pistons win 4-1, but they won 3 straight, bro. Straight, 3 straight. In one NBA Finals. Wait, 2. Not just did the Pistons win the NBA Finals against you, Shaq. They won against one of the greatest teams ever assembled. Let's not forget, man. I mean, dog, Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Kobe, Shaq. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. And Shaq had some monstrous games that entire year. He had a monstrous season, but then he kind of got overshadowed getting beat in the finals like that. And then Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace went crazy on that dude. In the closing game of Game 5, Ben Wallace had a double-double, 18 points, 22 rebounds, and finished off with the ring. So it's like, come on, Shaq. Yeah, I wouldn't have watched the Pistons either if I would have lost the finals like this that we were supposed to win, when you had a mega super team like you did and you ended up losing and getting beat in the finals 4-1. It wasn't even a close finals. I wouldn't watch that team either. But damn it, bro, you can't go strictly based off narrative. So I don't like that, man. And I'm on the side of, you shouldn't talk about games if you're not updated on it. If you ain't look, bro, if you ain't even catch the highlights, why are you talking about the games? And I know we see this far too often with people who are put on a pedestal on TV and on the high platforms of podcasts and stuff, of like, bro, you're talking nonsense, and it's clear, it's evident that you did not watch the game, or it's evident that you don't watch this team. And it's like, bro, just be honest, bro. If you don't, it's literally difficult to watch NBA games nowadays. So it's cool. Nobody's going to fault you because you didn't watch the Charlotte Hornets versus the Cleveland Cavaliers on a Tuesday night. Like, nobody's going to be mad at you for missing that. So just be honest with it. Or just say you ain't get a chance to catch it. Or judging from the highlights, I seen this, and this. Even though we know the highlights don't tell a full story, but it ain't no reason to be out here, perpetrating a fraud like you doing, man. To me, that's just lame. And I think it's more respectful, just knowing that, I didn't get a chance to watch the game, bro. NBA got a lot of games on every single night. And then honestly, let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck, bro. Look, all my NBA fans out there, we watch games when we can. I ain't gonna say we. To my NBA fans, I watch games when I can. I try and squeeze it out. I try and stay up late to catch some of these games. But let's keep it a buck, bro. NBA games is hard to watch now. Like, the level of basketball and the way basketball is played, I think that's part of the reason why viewership is down too, because the games are just hard to watch, bro. Like, finding them on different networks and finding them, which ones is on televised or on TV, which games are not on TV, which games is on this network, that network, when is it coming on? Oh, it got pushed back, it got moved. Bro, let's be honest, man. And I ain't gonna cap, I stream the games illegally, so it's still easier, but bro, man, it's just sometimes it's just difficult to watch all of them. And then you got 9 games in a night playing, so it ain't no way you can watch your favorite team and also a showdown between the Celtics and the Cavs at the same time, and then you're missing a rival over there between another great conference matchup. So look, everybody understands, bro. It's cool. You're not gonna catch all 82 games in a season, not from every team. I don't care what networks you work for. It's just impossible to do. So people will understand if you say, I haven't watched much of the Pistons. I know they're rolling right now. They got the win. They're 4 seed just about in the Eastern Conference. I know they're doing their thing, but I just ain't get a chance to watch them yet. Like, that's respectable. And I think it needs to be more of that. Like, why are you speaking on games you never watch? Why are you speaking on players you never watch? Why are you speaking like that's a tired type of analysis, man. I think this is ultimately what's wrong with NBA media now is like, at least Shaq came straight out and said, look, I don't watch the Pistons. At least Shaq came out and admitted it. He said, I don't watch the Pistons. They're not gonna win a championship, whatever. He explained his reason of why he's not watching it. I still think he should watch them, especially since they've been one of the most popular narratives this entire season. But ultimately, at least he was truthful about it. There's plenty of other people on TV that go on there every day, talk about, the Celtics gonna win a championship, the Lakers gonna win a championship. That's why they do it, because they don't know anything else about the Cavaliers. They don't watch the Cavaliers enough. They don't watch the New York Knicks enough. They don't watch the Pistons or the Pacers enough to actually know what's going on with those teams and why they have a fair shot at winning the NBA championship. So it's like, I respect Shaq in that area, and I in a way, I wish more people would be honest about it. If you ain't watching the team, don't comment on them. It's that simple. But when you force teams to be commented on, you force these narratives and stuff like that, man, it's bad analysis. So I can never stand behind that. I try to be as honest as I can, honestly. Again, I do not get to watch every basketball game, which is why you don't hear me talking about every basketball team. That's why I don't talk about the Charlotte Hornets. I don't get to watch the Charlotte Hornets, nor do I want to. But I know LaMelo is doing things. I see some of his highlights. I see his numbers he's putting up, so I can tell he's doing some sort of things. I don't know how he's doing it. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be honest about teams I watch. I watch competitors. I watch the Cavs. I watch the Pacers, OKC, Knicks, Boston. I watch the competitors in the league, and for teams who, even playoff teams, I watch them. It just depends. Like Miami Heat, they still play good basketball. I catch them because I know Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo are a great team, so I still will watch them. But it's just, bro, I'm not watching the Pelicans play. I know Zion, what he's doing is great, but that's also why I don't comment on those players. That's why I don't comment on those games. Now, if you see me and I'm talking about it, then obviously I'm not gonna talk about it if I haven't watched it. So I've watched it enough where I'm like, okay, I feel comfortable that I've seen Zion in this type of routine. So now I can speak on his game of what he's been doing. But other than that, bro, you ain't gonna see me commenting on teams that I did not watch or don't watch at all. To me, that's just lame. That's not good analysis. And anybody who calls themselves a sports analysis or whatever you want to put a title on, it's not good, bro. That's bad media. And the NBA is the only media that does this type of thing, bro. Like, we're the only media that just glorifies 5 teams out the whole league. You look at the NFL, this is why they get a lot of business, because They genuinely spend time on every single team. They tell you what platform the team is going to be playing on. They tell you how you can watch the games, and they keep you updated on what actually happened. And if the main people don't know about it, then they'll bring somebody else to talk about it. So it's like, I mean, they got to get it together, man. NBA media has to get it together, because this is just bad for the league, bro. This is bad for the league. And this is also why you got so many older guys hating. That's why you got all the old guys hating on the young guys, because they're not even watching the game, but yet they want to speak on it. It's like, so